Hey y'all, welcome back to the Weekend RV'ers. Hopefully you saw last week's video. If not, click the card above to see my review of the Gulf State Park in Alabama. This week's video is to share what we got up to while staying there for 4 days. After checking in, our first day was spent setting up our trailer and exploring what the campground had to offer.
Bike riding and following trails.
One thing we really enjoyed was the miles and miles of walking, biking, and nature trails.
And there's a pool.
So we got Bruce, Emra, and Buddy the Beagle down there. All of them enjoying the local dog park right on Lake Show. Yes, there are alligators in the lake, but apparently you can see them coming from a mile away when they do start making their way over here, so that way you can grab your dogs before they become alligator lunch.
Us and our 3 pups loved the nearby dog park, with plenty of room to run along the shores and swim in Lake Shelby. Our 3 dogs got plenty of exercise every evening. Every morning the dogs got their sunrise walks through the campground. And on day 2 we biked to the beach and learning center, then to the climbing rocks and butterfly gardens.
So this is great for kids. We've got this educational little island place on the way to the beach. Kids can learn a thing or two. It's fun. It's fun.
Is it fun?
So in this trail you can come across anything from bobcats, 9-banded armadillos, cottontails, coyotes, sharp-shinned hawks, and the great horned owl even is out here. Red-bellied woodpecker, gopher tortoise, gopher tortoise, not turtle. The red rat snake and the diamondback rattlesnake, which are pretty venomous. Pygmy rattlesnakes, all kinds of things.
Wow, you're pretty smart. Where'd you get all that information from?
It's quite fun.
Alright, so you do have a little bit of rock climbing here in Alabama as well. This is the Backcountry Trail, Boulder Park. And this is right next to the
It's just the highway east of Gulf Shores.
Oh, okay.
Butterfly Gardens.
30-minute drive outside of the park.
On day 3 we visited the fishing pier, did some more biking, and took the dogs to the dog park again.
Staying at the Gulf State Campground gets you free access to the fishing pier as well.
And $10 free parking.
And yes, it covers your $10 free parking both here and down at the beach. And then of course they have the beach here as well. I don't know if you can see the sign, but it says No swimming within 100 yards of pier. Gotta keep the fish hooks out of you.
Looks a bit like a beach at home.
A little bit. But I guess if we want a beach that looks different from the one at home, we need to go more than 90 minutes away from home. Doing your walk on the pier? All right. So what do you think of the fishing pier, Dawn?
It's a pier.
It's a pier. Yes, it is. But if you're into fishing, come on out. It's an easy way to get your line out further. Get to see possibly some turtles. We tried seeing a turtle. Well, Michelle saw it and I tried filming it and it disappeared on us.
After visiting the pier, we took about a 30-ish minute drive to explore the historic Fort Morgan at the mouth of Mobile Bay.
Have you visited before?
Nope, first time.
Okay. Diagrammed at the fort interior in the center of the booklet.
Okay.
Fort entrance. Site map on the inside back cover. Museum in the brick building. Fort entrance right on the other side. Restrooms, 1812 plaza, right side of the parking area. Big anchor paved out to the water. The 1812 info's on the left before you get to the seawall here. Behind the museum, there's an old airstrip. You can drive back, read about the federal siege lines and things. You fish?
Every now and again,
Okay,
but not
they fish
avid.
like crazy off the point. Y'all are certainly welcome to enjoy the beach
Okay.
while you're here. You can come and go. They shell, swim, watch for ships and dolphins. There's a big sandbar out there that channels everything into the bay. So
Okay.
come and go for the afternoon. If you have questions, let us know.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you very
so
much.
much. Enjoy
Uh-huh.
your visit.
Oh. Get us a receipt.
You've got your cup holder. You can come and go for the day if I'm not up here.
Okay,
you.
thank you very much. So we just got done with Fort Morgan in Alabama. What'd you think, darling?
It's alright, it's full sort of, when she's in a few forts, so kind of pretty the same. I like reading the stuff though.
Yes. Me, I'm a nerd when it comes to stuff like that, so I like coming to the forts and seeing the old stuff. And with a military history, or a military background, well, she said there was an airstrip over here, wasn't there? Go cruise down that way. A little off-roading. With military background and a history kind of person, I kind of enjoy all of it. So, any chance we get to go to a fort like this, I will definitely like to go to it.
Okay, yay, an airstrip.
An old airstrip. And more of an excuse to go off the hard pack with the truck. What was the most interesting thing you found? Knowledge-wise.
I like the little museum.
Okay. Didn't film the museum, but yes, there is a museum. They got lots of artifacts going all the way back to the Brits in the 1700s.
Some Civil War stuff.
Some Civil War stuff, some World War
Great
I.
War, 1812 War. There's several wars this fort has been used for, which is kind of interesting.
Yes,
You get to read about a lot of what happened.
this fort has actually been under control of the French the Spanish, the Americans, the Brits,
Confederates.
well, the Confederate Americans as
Yeah.
well. And it's been used since the late 1700s, all the way back to the just after World War II, when it was decommissioned and turned over to the state of Alabama.
It was like 1947 or something like that.
Something like that, yep. Alright, so this airfield is just kind of a dirt road. Yeah, nothing too exciting. No.
That's what an airstrip would be. An old airstrip.
Yes, it would be. Thank you, darling. Bump, bump. Alright, check it out. We're going to come across some more batteries. These are the batteries that looking south to protect over the Gulf, the approach to the bay from the east. Well, son of a gun. Guess what? We're going to have to turn around and go all the way down that dirt road again. Battery Dearborn. Alright. So my recommendation, go see the fort. Good time. Cost you $8 to get in per adult. 2 adults, 2 children, and a vehicle will cost you $20. If you are a veteran or you are military, you get in for free. So I highly recommend you come and check out Fort Morgan for a way to kill a couple hours.
Yep.
And we will talk to you all later.
On day 4, we found ourselves on the bike trails again, taking the dogs for more walks, spending more time at the dog parks, and then we even got our paddle boards out for a little paddle in the sound.
Where you want to go? Left or right? Alright, go right.
We absolutely loved our time here at Gulf State Park, and we'll be back in the future. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, click the thumbs up button below, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel to view our previous and future videos. Until next week, stay safe and enjoy your travels.